Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of DreadStar. I'm going to show you what I've been achieving so far in the game. So as you can see, I've been leveling up to level 19 and I already completed the game in normal difficulty setting. So as you can see as well, my main weapon is half filled in stats. Left weapon, right weapon and shield are around the same. So I have a kind of balanced build so far, which is quite good. And I've been equipping my ship with different type of weapon. For the left weapon I got the laser beam, the right weapon the lightning gun, and a couple of other things. I equipped probably one of the best shield and the best engine that you can buy, as well as the armor. So pretty much everything has been upgraded, and I have the best ship you can buy in the game as well. I'm just going to show you the shop. Right, so this is my inventory, and I bought a couple of different weapons, engines, shields and special attachments to it. So my shield is full on here. I think I have a very balanced build so far. I think it's doing the job very well. So and I was able to complete the game in normal difficulty setting. The reason why this video is a bit late, it's because there was a bug on the Mazinger sector. The game was just hanging after beating the last boss. This has been fixed in an update, and I was able to carry on with the last sector of the game after that. So as you can see, I have my main weapon, the spread shot, which I think is a very good option. I wasn't sure at first because I don't really like spread shot, shoot them up, but in this game it's very useful, I find. So I'm using the laser beam as well as the lightning gun. I think it's a very good combination. But you have to be careful with your hit meter, because the lightning gun uses a lot of energy. Oh, this is a very interesting boss here. Oh, there we go. It's a bit of a And because my ship has been upgraded, I was able to defeat it very quickly here. And also I've been using some special equipment on my ship that accelerate particles, and the weapon become faster and more powerful. So that's why I was able to defeat it so fast, because I activated those special equipment. Also, my rank not very good here, as you can see, rank C. There's not really a way to know in the game how to have a better rank. The only thing you can do is to speculate that if you kill as many sheep as possible, you'll be able to achieve a better rank, or maybe how fast you can defeat the last boss. The game doesn't really tell you how to achieve a better rank in each sectors, really. So this is a bit annoying. As you can see, I have a lot of money now, and to be honest, I don't feel at the moment changing anything like weapon. I feel like I have the best weapon with that deals a lot of damage. Also the shield, I think this one is probably the best because it gives you a 10-3 damage bonus and with 2 hit points. Of course you can change for something that gives you a little bit more energy, like this one, the plasma shield, but I think I would rather have the ×3 damage. The good thing is you can build your ship the way you want and the way suits you the best, really. So that's the way I'm going for, and so far I don't feel like I need to change anything, which is a bit of a detriment to the game, because once I build up everything, like I have the best ship, which is the Falcon, where you can attach 2 specials, which is I think very important. You can attach 2 special as well on the racer ship, but you don't get any shields. So you definitely need shield in this game, especially if you want to level up. A good sector to level up is the Aldebaran sector, where you can grind for money. You can grind for money and you'll be able to level up. It's not a really interesting level. It's just a bunch of asteroids coming at you and you need to destroy as much as you can. And you'll be able to gather a lot of money. It's a good level to grind. That's pretty much what it is. And you will have to do this level a couple of times if you want to gather a lot of money. And you'll be able to upgrade your ship very quickly after that. My weapons are not at the max level, so I still can struggle to defeat some of those asteroids as quickly as possible, but it's not too bad. Oh no. There we go. The Old Ruins is a very interesting boss, I think. Alright, so gather a lot of money or gems. I keep calling it money, but it's basically money, even though it's gems. And rank S, so you can do good on this level. You can do very good. So as I said, I completed the game on the normal difficulty setting, and once you finish the game you have access to hard and brutal, and obviously everything is much more difficult. So I've been trying to go back to the sector that I've completed in normal and trying to achieve in hard and brutal. So as you can see here, I've done hard and brutal. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to launch the Faraway sector on brutal mode, and for you to have a look how it looks like. Basically, the enemies are more resilient. That's pretty much it, really. They will be shooting more bullets sometimes. Be faster as well. Everything you will expect from the hardest difficulty setting in the game. That's where you will need a competent shield in your ship to keep you alive. Brutal mode is definitely the mode where you will need a shield. If you didn't need a shield before that, then brutal mode will be the mode to upgrade. So some enemies takes a lot of hit to kill. So I'd imagine that the highest your stat on one weapon is, and the quicker you'll be able to defeat them. So you have to keep that in mind, that when you start the game, not all enemies will be able to be killed. So this boss much faster than in normal mode, and I only achieved rank B on brutal, so I have a lot of things to improve here. And I'm going to show you the Beltigers sector. I think it's an interesting sector here, and we're going to do it in hard mode because I haven't done it yet. Let's go. I think this is an interesting level with interesting enemies that we don't find anywhere else in the game. So some kind of alien, organic alien life form. On the planet. Right. So you have to accept that you cannot kill all the enemies on the screen. if you are not maxed up every ship. You will have to take decision. Should I kill this enemy or should I go away? And then you can always come back to it once you upgrade it and see what you can do. So that's a very interesting replay value here. It's very tricky now. Not 100% sure if I will be able to kill it. Okay, that was tricky. Oh no. Okay, with 2 of shield left, I'm not sure I will be able to complete this one. There are some really interesting design of bosses. I really like the bosses in this game. I better wrap back. Here we go. Alright, I saved my life here. I didn't want it to change it more. Alright, so I got one more point here. And I think I'm going to allocate it to the main weapon. Because it's the weapon I'm using the most, obviously. And I will be killing enemy ships faster, hopefully. So here we go. Got one more point. Right, one thing you can do as well if you wish to accelerate your game progress, you can go to settings, and if you click on the gameplay tab, you can increase the gem drop modifier and the experience modifier. It goes up to 150, so I try a little bit. I think I tried for like 1 or 2 levels, and it's definitely a way to level up quicker. However, I wouldn't really recommend doing it because it will kind of spoil the experience for you. But maybe you can do that once you completed the game the first time, and that's probably what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to increase the modifier, maybe not to the max, but to a certain amount, maybe 110 or 120%. so I can level up a little bit quicker and gather gem a little bit faster as well. And I can get more gem basically. So yeah, it's very interesting that you can do that, but I will recommend to do it after you complete the game the very first time. Also, there's a lot of options there. There's the CRT mode, which is on at the moment. It's always been on because I think it's a very good effect. You can turn it off. The game will look a little bit, I don't know, smoother, I would say, around the edge. But I like it on. It's a good retro experience here that we have. One thing I haven't been able to figure out yet is this over there, the payment error, insufficient funds. So I'm not entirely sure what you get with this type of, I don't know, it looks like an hologram here. Maybe you need to reach a certain amount of gems in order to be able to unlock this. So far I haven't been able to do it. We'll see. I will be playing the game more on hard and brutal difficulty settings. But for now, I haven't been able to unlock it. So I think that's going to conclude and the DreadStar Play 1 Part 1 and 2 videos. So on the Pro on this game, I like the aesthetic. I think the game looks very nice. I like how the RPG element is implemented into the game. I think it's very clever. I also like the way you can build up your own ship, can upgrade as you want. I think it's very interesting and there's a lot of possibility here. Also, the music is very nice too. I really like some of the bosses as well. I think they're very well done. On the con side, I don't feel like there is enough interesting sectors. Some sectors can be a bit dull. Some of the enemy ships are not very interesting to look at. Also, once you upgrade your ship with the best equipment possible, there's no incentive to go back into the shop to change your equipment. I think once you got the best, you are set for the rest of the game. It's not an AV shoot 'em up. It's not a bullet hell as such. It's very light on that. The only difficulty you will find is to kill some of the enemies on sectors. They can take a lot of hits, and that's why you will have to upgrade your ship as well as leveling up. So in some way, the RPG element of the game is important in order to defeat some of the enemies in some sectors. You have to keep that in mind, that not every ship at first can be destroyed. You will have to level up in order to do that. Overall, it's a good game. I quite enjoyed it. However, there's a couple of things that I'm not sure about, especially on the core gameplay, the shoot 'em up gameplay, unfortunately. I think it's a bit light on it. It's not entirely interesting, and this is a bit of a shame because everything around it is very well made. But it's a game that I will come back to it, trying to beat some of the sector in hardest difficulty setting. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a like. If you like the content of the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll catch up with you later with another game. Bye for now.